After weeks of being largely reactive in the debate on national health care reform, organized labor on Long Island went on the offensive.
We're here today to make sure that the folks that we elected to Congress understand that those people across the street don't know what the hell they're talking about.
At an early afternoon rally in Hicksville, Chris Shelton, Vice President of the Communication Workers of America, was one of those who spoke in vigorous support of the approach to health care advocated by the President and Democrats in Congress. Long Island Federation of Labor AFL-CIO turned out about 150 rank-and-file members and leaders of several other local unions, including the UAW, the Teamsters, and the Teachers Union. Shelton and others said they expect Congress to pass comprehensive health care reform, including a public option, in September.
Now, everybody in this crowd probably has health care because you belong to a union. So what we're here for fighting today is not only our own health care, but for everybody else in this country who doesn't have health care, and that's what patriotism is all about.
A series of well-attended public protests locally in Hicksville, Merrick, Huntington, Mount Sinai, Comac, and elsewhere have made it plain that as more people read the fine print of the congressional plans, they're finding that many cherished aspects of the current system would disappear.
Government seems to have taken over our lives. It seems to be in everything that used to be private, and private enterprise is in short supply. Healthcare, the math just doesn't add up. It doesn't matter. Everybody wants healthcare reform, but this is not reform. This is a mathematical error that's going to happen.
But to the president's supporters, like Nancy Dwyer, a member of the Long Island Progressive Coalition, even though the numbers are beyond dispute, critics who express those legitimate concerns are being dishonest.
Well, that's if they believe their figures and they want to defeat Obama. That's it. They don't like the fact that he was elected. They see this as a big opportunity to defeat him. They will say absolutely anything.
With any kind of bipartisan consensus looking next to impossible, some top Democratic leaders have said that they may elect to go directly to a reconciliation vote.
We discussed what we were doing with Congressman Bishop, and he thought it was a great idea for us to go out there and make our voices heard and let them know, this is a congressional delegation, how passionately we feel about health care.
If the final bill that emerges does not contain significant changes and should go on to win passage in Congress, those like Paula Schubert contend that it will be an unfortunate outcome that will ill-serve the country.
Obviously, once you have something that government can throw their money into, competition disappears, and one by one they're going to take private enterprise away. And we'll be the big loser. And by the time people realize it, I'm afraid it's going to be a little bit too late.
At the union rally here in Hicksville, New York, this is Steve Bongiorno for the Long Island Alternative News Channel.